good dual live stream. We've got the Walking with Cash over here. Good to see you all. If we can see you, you're going to see from the side the process of opening the rolls, dumping them out, going through them. That's what you're going to see. Over on Las Vegas Private Eye, we're going to be looking down at the coins themselves. So it's a dual stream opportunity tonight. And I appreciate y'all for being here to check it out. So check out Las Vegas Private Eye, Cash or Crash Las Vegas Live, Sir Loon's Room, All About Keno, K-Loon Channel 7, Las Vegas, bunch of different channels. Let me hit you with some wrenches here as we get going. Eventually, I'll make this thing work. There it is. Hide user. I don't want to hide user. I want to add as a moderator. There we go. Thank you. Hold on. Let me actually, I'm going to move some of this stuff around here. I got it set up strangely. Give me a moment here. Make sure I got it carefully. There we go. I'm not sure. So you're good. Okay. Steve O, Steve D. All right, hold on. I'm starting early on this channel because the other one's not ready to go yet. Teresa, how you doing? Steve O, there you go. Happy Father's Day. Thank you so much. Appreciate it. Put that on there. The screen's all messed up. Kev Lee, what's going on? I think this is number 20 or number 19. There's a new channel. There's a poll on the other one. You have to go check it out and see if you can answer the questions properly. Which one is a fake channel? There's 4 names. You have to pick the fake one. So that's all over on the other channel right there. I'm going to turn this so you can see real-time channel counter, please. Okay, we're going to put you over here like this. And you can see the coins from the side. Look at that, huh? It's like a train wreck of coins. Yeah, what fun. There we go. And then over on this other one here, let me see if I can get this going on. Say hello, everyone. Check out Walk with Cash channel. Let's see if they come over. Of course, I typed it wrong. Appreciate you on both channels. We're going to dual stream a lot of this stuff just because that's what we can do. Have the backup iPhone just in case somebody steals mine, just like Mark had his stolen. Never want that to happen, but you never know, it might. And we're going to get going. We're going to actually open a couple rolls here first on this channel. Since you guys are here, you get to see the first rolls being opened. There you go. I dump them out. People are going to say, oh, you pre-searched those nickels. And you're going to say, no, because we saw it on this channel. Watching the U.S. Open? Cool. Who got to watch last night's episode of Cops with me? That was fun. Police are helpful. They did a great job. Who's winning the U.S. Open? Hopefully the U.S. Five people here, 5 thumbs up. That's the percentage that we like. We'll open all these before we go live. Victor Debs, how you doing? You saw the replay? No cops came. That's right. Then when I was talking to him afterwards on the phone, the 911, to tell him not to come, I said, oh, we're almost there, and they're on their way. What do they look for? You know, and like, well, you're a little bit late, but whatever. You do you. No follow-up today from anyone. Not that we needed it, but, you know, you never know. You never know where those things are going to go, which is why I turned the camera on also. Nissy Angel, how you doing? Y'all be sure to hit that subscribe button. I think this one used to be the English Hotel channel. I don't remember. Now it's called Walk with Coach. Look at this. I've already found a cool one. It's a 1983 Philadelphia nickel in pretty good shape. The back side of that one. There it is. I'm going to set this one aside, and over on Las Vegas Private Eye, later I'm going to ask a trivia question. I'm going to try to remember to ask the trivia question. Which nickel did I find prior to the start of the stream? And only you will know the answers. You all will just be shouting out 1983p, 1983p. They'll be like, how did they know? How did they figure that out? How could they possibly know in advance what was found? I always do a bunch here. This will save us a lot of time during the live stream. And we'll do one more. So if you, in fact, you only need 500. In this town, they never show quickly. I called for gunshots. Hour and a half later, they came, asked where they were shot. Yes. Just makes no sense. But what do I know? Maybe they're just underfunded and they're trying to drive it home. Who knows? Okay, so let's get the other one underway here in a few minutes. Hello. I'm kind of chatting over there too. Got to figure out how to shrink the screen here. Shrink the screen. Do it this way. Oh my goodness. I think there's a way to shrink the screen. You have to log in under a different user. Stand by. Do not adjust your set. Nothing to see here. Up here. Yes, close that one down. Open this one. Here we go. All right, we're good to go, I believe. So we go to YouTube. And there it is. Walking with Cash has 8 viewers right now, according to YouTube. That's us over here. All right, ready for some spooky stuff? Here we go. That's us. That's you watching me over here doing that. And you can see it right here. The delay. Gail Mott, how you doing? Good to have you here. See on both of them there. All right, let me switch this one over to Private Eye. Where are you at? There we go. That way we can be live properly. Hello. All right, let's get this thing underway. If you guys get any kind of feedback, oh, Las Vegas Private Eye, I need to give you a wrench. I deleted my message. That is a moderator. I need some help on this one, Braun. What's going on there? Okay, so we are live over here too. Hello, let me turn this around. Is this thing on? Check 1, 2. Okay, I believe we're live now. There it says watch the live stream. Got it. All right, so we have this one going, we have that one going, we have 2 streams going right now. 2 streams going. Welcome everyone, and welcome to Father's Day, where we're gonna go through some coins just because we can. I'm gonna put the good ones over here, gonna get the bad ones here. We'll talk about them as we go through. Hope you're having a fun day with your family. There's 1958, Denver. Yes, I'm a moderator over here, so close that down. Cool. That's nothing special there. We've gone through quite a few rolls. We've never found, since we started this, a 2009, a 2009 nickel of any kind during these live streams. Our goal is to find one today. I'd love to find a 2009 nickel. If you found one, put it in the chat below. Thank you, Doris Loves Keno. Thank you so much. Teresa Bedford, Andy P., everyone who's here. Nope, nothing there. This is a quick video or a quick live. We'll go through as many coins as we can. Tonight we'll be live on Fremont Street. How about that? On Cash or Crash Las Vegas Live. So check that out. Should be a fun one with all the soccer in town, everything going on today. Big soccer match. USA taking on Canada later on. So that should be a good one. So our friends in Canada versus the USA. Here's an old nickel, 1954. I'm gonna hold this up here, 1954. You can see that. AFK, but listening. Oh, okay. I don't know what AFK stands for, but okay, I don't know if you can see that one. We'll hold it over here for you on the other one. 1954, and on the back has the S mint mark. So we're going to check that one later to see if it's a S over D. There's a variety where they made the dies for the Denver Mint, and they struck over with a S for San Francisco, and those have a little bit of value, $25 or so. Happy Father's Day, everybody, or happy Indigenous Sperm Donor Day, or whatever people are calling it these days. We don't want to offend anybody. Y'all get a chance to see the video from last night. That was fun. Rescue 911. And our good friends never did show up. So it is what it is. Canadian goals will be worth only 0.7 compared to U.S. goals. Buddy eat ribs. Who's Buddy, and does he eat ribs? Oh, that's Anthony P. What's up, Anthony P? 2000 8, but it looks like that. Look at this one. Look at the coloration on the front of that. Looks like it's been run over by a tire or something. So you can see that on there. Don't think that has any value. It's a better date, but not worth holding on to in that condition. Lots of 2020s, 2021s, 2016, 73, no mint mark. There we go. You guys watching on both, huh? This is great. The Walk with Cash is inspired by two things. Our good friend Walk with Rhonda, but also it's when you win, you need to walk with the cash. You can't just keep putting it back into the machines. So we wanted to start a channel where we walk with the cash. Of course, that hasn't been very successful recently here. It's been a real hard hit week. Everything that we got ahead of has been given back, but we did get the points. We just didn't get any more gold chains or anything like that. Devon Morrill. So what did you guys eat today? Who had special Father's Day meals today? Anybody? I'm going to go out and get mine later tonight. I get some kind of barbecue tonight. Not sure what kind, but I got to get some barbecue. Is this not working? Check 1, 2. I like when they both... So last night I called 911 while I was on the live stream, but it blocked out the volume on the live stream. So I'm going to start carrying both phones so that I can record even when I'm not live streaming in case something like last night happens again. Who knows what they could come up with and claim all kinds of stuff if there's no witnesses. Not that they would. They'd only do legit stuff because they're good people. But let's just say they didn't, allegedly. I could already tell immediately in the tone of her voice, and you guys can do a Freedom of Information Act request if you want to see if I'm lying. And I challenge you all to do it. Immediately, I was the perpetrator of the crime, that I'd run into this person and squished him on the road. And now I'm just calling in to try to put the blame on someone else and pretend like I had nothing to do with it. That's the immediate reaction I got from the 911 operator after holding for several periods of time. Please hold, your call is very important to us. This is not a police experience shows why you should carry a thing for safety defense. You cannot rely on the police for those protections. Well, they're busy doing all kinds of stuff and they can't be everywhere at once. And so certainly the legal pepper sprays and other defensive mechanisms that are legal to everyone to carry, I certainly recommend, regardless of the legality in your community, study up the laws and find out. But certainly carry what's legal in your area and what is protected through the Constitution and what might also be needed to have some sort of licensing and training for it, depending on your different areas and what country you're from. There's some countries you can't even have this discussion. Mike A, how's it going? Good to have you over here on Cash or Crash. No, this is this is not Cash or Crash. The one over here is, what's going on? Am I on the wrong channel? I'm watching, okay, hold on here. I see what's going on. I've got it all messed up. So over here, I'm watching you when I should be watching the other one. So let me go to my channel. Oh my God. It's tough getting old. Every Father's Day, I get another year older. All right, so go in here, click on that. And I can go into this one where it says live. That's probably why I couldn't do what I needed to do. I click on this piece. You guys are watching from over here. And now I'm back over here. Now I have access to it. And now, Jay Poppy, how you doing? I can see you there. Way back. Look at all those people. Did I hide somebody? I may have hid you. Mike A, if you could post another thing, because I think I accidentally hid you. Somebody unhide Mike A if I did that. Damn. Unless you're over on this one, Mike A. Were you on this one? There you are. Okay, you're over here. That's why. So we'll make you a moderator over here. That way you get your wrench. I can't hide you. Okay, I'm all confused too. So if you're confused, be sure to take the poll question on the Las Vegas Private Eye channel. There is a poll question that you have to look into. One of the answers is really simple because we're on it. Let's see here. We got so far. Which one do you think is a made-up channel? So far, they think Walking with Cash is a made-up channel. So don't tell anyone over here, okay? Shh, don't tell them. Welcome to the blue side. That's right. That's a good guess. There's a 2008 Denver, but it's all scratched up. Look at that circular scratch on it. Nobody wants that one. Open a couple more rolls. 911 scene observer. Some police fire dispatch are crazy and get mad at the callers and are rude. Experienced it myself. Yes, some are. I'm sure they were super busy. I'm sure in Las Vegas on that night, last night, they were extraordinarily busy. I bet there was lines of calls coming in. But the time it takes to respond to what I called in for versus the coroner and everybody else out there filling out all the reports because a body got squished accidentally. And think of the poor person who hits that body, not knowing it's there, how their life has changed as well. They can be charged with all kinds of stuff, all because there's somebody laying in the road. And I know of a person that was here prior, actually worked for me at another casino, who was out driving one night and ran over a guy who had laid down in front of a bus stop and had to go through all the court action. All that, was found not guilty, but it cost him thousands of dollars to defend himself and all kinds of reputational stuff and all that. And who wants to go through that when it's as simple as, could somebody please come help this person who felt necessary to lie down in the road? Not to get political or anything, but you know, what the hell, man? Send one of those rangers over. Send one of those cadets. Send one of those volunteers, a community volunteer. I'm sure they're out there. Don't we have the community volunteer force here? The ones that are parking. Some one of those parking people that have spent so much time harassing people parking to try to do commerce and spend their tax dollars. Have them help on a late night like that versus writing tickets on cars. How about those school police? There's lots of school police around. Interagency cooperation. Remember we used to hear a lot about that? Not that we're a political channel at all. We're just having conversation. At least I am. It's a monologue right now, so. Let's see. There was a parade going on. All cops were uptown. Right, but not at 1:30 in the morning. They were not all uptown at 1:30 in the morning. The parade was not going on at 1:30 in the morning. If it was, it's a different parade. So, just my opinion. I'm sure that's the, why would you staff up on a weekend night in Las Vegas, for an overnight shift? I'm sure there's no data to support that. Anyway, welcome everybody. I'm sure you didn't tune in to hear all this stuff, so I'll shut up now. We go through a few more rolls. This is fun. But I need I want you to sit here and contemplate what you're looking at for just a moment. I have to run down the hallway for just a second. Don't go anywhere. Talk nice amongst yourselves. I'll be right back. Okay, hopefully you talk nice amongst yourselves. All right. Let's do this. Mary MCQ, hello. He appeared to be homeless or some sort of derangedness or something. He may have been a customer at one of the local establishments as well. We don't know. When they started asking about his race and his height, what is his race? I said, I don't know. I can't tell. And they started pressing me, and I said, he's got dark hair. How come you can't tell his race? I don't know if those are the exact words. I said, his face is dirty. I don't know what you're asking me for. Is he armed? Does he have... I said, I don't know. I'm not near him. I also learned years ago, you don't move an injured person. You can do more damage by moving an injured person. So I'm definitely not going to move him. I'm not going to touch him, get anywhere near him. I don't know if he's armed. I don't know what diseases he may have or not. I don't know what diseases I may have or not. And so we call the authorities that we pay all these taxes for. That's my theory anyway. Anyway, here we are, having fun doing this stuff. Doris Loves Kino, Chris Dye, welcome to the other side. We got people over here, people both ways. Could be there lying to trap someone. Yeah, I've seen those movies too. It's a setup. Get out of your car. Who knows what's going on? It was amazing how he wouldn't respond to anything I said mostly. He moved a little bit here and there. But as soon as that other guy showed up over his face, he got up. So, okay, that's your call. And then for that good Samaritan who stopped to yell at me and criticize me, I really appreciate your support. And then he drove off. He didn't even stick around to make sure it was okay. But hey, what do I know? Each person does his own thing. That's why we're doing Nichols today. It's Nichols and Cop Watch. Chris Dye, please don't say that. I would have to remove that message now over here. Hold on here. All right. You gotta do that. You can't do that. You can't do that. Come on, Chris. Seriously. Hopefully it's hidden now. Where'd my 2010 go? I thought I had 2010. Maybe I don't have it. It's 2018. There's a bunch of guys standing in the 7-Eleven parking lot too, doing absolutely nothing. That was my favorite part. I did not want to go over that. It's one of those 7-Elevens that's in a unique area. Oh, here we go. Here's a nice coin. 1940. Look at that one. That's pretty good shape. 1940. From the Philadelphia Mint. No mint mark there. I'll show you over here. 1940. Put that off to the side. It's our oldest one we found out of this box. There you go. 1940 is old unless you were born in 1939, then it's just right. This one here is pretty smushed up, cut up, beat up. Still no 2009 anywhere. So if you find some 2009s, hold on to them. Just a theory. We found more 1940s than we found 2009s. 1,000% more. It's a hot day here in Vegas. Great indoor activity. Wheat pennies as a kid, yeah, that was fun. They've all disappeared. Every once in a while you'll find like a 1958 or 56, something like that. Only have value as a wheat cent. Did we find one? Hold on. Oh no. It's 20. Why did it look that way? I got a trivia question for the folks on Las Vegas Private Eye. What is the date of the coin that was found prior to the start of the live stream? Post that up on Las Vegas Private Eye if you know. Does anyone know? Hey there, what's all that money for? It's for collecting. We're collecting money. We live in a world where a place has been defunded, advanced daily on YouTube and ambushed and killed. Answer: yes, exactly. They have to be cautious, but yeah, it's a fine line, I'm sure. It's a wide open space. I told you exactly where we're at. I should have just said, why don't you go on YouTube and you can watch what's happening that way, if that's what your concern is. I didn't even think of doing that. Next time I'll do that. If you'd like to know what's happening, it's out live on YouTube. And that way they don't have to worry about pulling in or anything. Except that'd probably scare them. That was one of the things when they were swatting me back in the day, is the police accused me of doing it for publicity. That I did it to myself for publicity. That's what they said. Am I on 3 channels right now? I don't think so. I should only be on 2 right now. If we're on 3, I need to find out. There might be a premiere on a channel. It is the afternoon after all on a Sunday. That might be going on as well. It's way too many channels. The World War II nickels would have silver, manganese, and some other stuff in it. They needed the nickel and the copper for the war effort. So most of the 42s, all the 43, 4, and 5s have silver in them. Hey, Keon Green, how you doing? Is that what it is? Is there a, I don't know. Is the granola bar still stuck to the car? No, I removed it last night, so when they rolled up, they didn't think I was a 5150. I think that's the code. That's right, everything you say will be used against you. I also know of a situation where somebody who wasn't drunk got pulled over and was arrested for driving impaired because they didn't have the time to deal with it. It was easier to arrest them for the driving impaired than it was to actually do the investigation on a holiday here in town. And that wasn't very nice. It ended up being absolutely false. It happens, but I appreciate them trying to keep the streets safe. I think in the comments I said I should have told them I wasn't a professional athlete as a joke. No offense to professional athletes, but certainly if you're in that world, don't drink and drive. You can afford a chauffeur. But just imagine you're driving along, you look to the left, make sure nobody's coming out of the Little Darlings because you want to make a right on Western, and you run over somebody. How would that change your life? How would you feel at that moment? Whether it's your fault or not, you've taken somebody's life or damaged them severely. How would you feel for the rest of your life? That was the other concern I had, that somebody on their way to work, because they start their shift at 2 in the morning, you know, that they lose their job, they get all kinds of stuff, all because some guy wanted to lie down in the road. No, the publicity one was about back in, hi there, what's going on? Was back in 2022? Yeah, 22, January 1st of 22. Somebody called in a bunch of stuff they said I did. What they didn't realize was during their call, I was actually live on YouTube and also 6 hours away. And so that was pretty funny from that aspect. But during that, when I proved to them that it wasn't me and it was someone else, the last, he goes, "Sure you didn't do this for publicity?" I'm like, absolutely not. Henry Ruggin's got 2 years, that's it? Holy cow. Ruggs, that's his name? Wow. What was the charge he got pulled up on? I mean, that's vehicular homicide, or what did he get charged with? That it's only 2 years. It's a good lawyer. Find out who the lawyer is. See if he had to put any gloves on or anything. It's amazing. The person that was in the other car got a life sentence. '64s, still no 2009s. If you find a 2009s we mentioned before, just come back and put in the comments down below. Wow, amazing. Not a whole lot in these nickel rolls. Sometimes you get lucky, sometimes it's all solid dates, sometimes it's this. Now I get to roll all these back up, it's my favorite. I need a coin bucket. I have a nickel slot machine that I like to put all these in the hopper and then use the nickel slot machine, but I need a new plug for it. It's disintegrated over the years and I don't want to catch fire. That would be fun. Start playing nickel. Oh, that's what I'll do. I'm going to get that fixed. We'll start doing a content of my old nickel slot machine. All right. I'm glad you talked me into it. I like it. It's an old 1962 Bally's nickel slot. The top jackpot is $30. If you hit the 3 symbols, $30. Here we go, 1952. Looks like Denver. The D-mint mark on the back there, 1952. Not a super scarce date, but it's old, so we'll hold on to it. You're gonna have it for a set. Here's the keel boat from the 2004. Jefferson Nickel, the last time they used that front design. There's the front design and the keel boat on the back. That's 2004. It's a one-time coin. They only made it 1 year, 1/2 of a year. They made a lot of them, but yeah. Platoons make good coin buckets. They also make a lot of noise. Ting. Nice 74s. A lot of the 70s are disappearing too. I don't know if they're worth holding on to yet, but if you had a lot of time and space, hold on to all your 1970s. The trivia question from before, it was a 1983. Oh, we got a silver one. Yeah, baby, right here. Okay, there it is. You can see the large P mint mark on the back. Let me show you over here. There's a large P over the dome. Look at that. And you flip it over, and this one is a 1944. 1944 Philadelphia. So that's a silver nickel. That's got 5% of an ounce of silver in it. So that one definitely goes over there. That's a winner. Here's a 1941, also in the same roll. 1941. Very nice. It's rare to find a 44. You find a lot of 42s and 43s and 45s. Doesn't mean they're any scarcer, but I've very rarely found 44s and change. So that was really cool. It's a silver nickel. That's worth our time right there. It's got a scratch on it, but it doesn't matter because you're going to melt it down probably. Someone will pay it just for the, yeah. Very cool. Tracy Harris, how you doing? Welcome. I almost stopped going through rolls. I would have missed that one. Oddly enough, it matters who you run over or into. The more importantly, they're longer you're standing for them. Well, that's just in general, all that stuff, you know. Yep, just got to be careful. My theory is don't run people over and then don't have to worry about it. Try real hard not to. As I was driving by, somebody was honking and yelling at him, but they just kept on going. So I thought maybe someone should help because I could see what was going to happen. I could sense it. I had that foresight, that sixth sense. There's one of those buffaloes. Buffalo! May not have happened. Someone else may have helped him. Someone else may have pulled over. That one guy that pulled over may have found him before anything happened. You never know. But I wasn't willing to leave the chance. Janice Hart, how you doing? Still trying to hit 7 out of 7 with your numbers. Working them hard. Pretty much every video. We're going to get them one of these days. We're going to get them. I'm dedicated. It's the 6, 8, 16, 17, 18, 26, 28 for the 7 spot. You guys can start playing that. As soon as we hit it, we got to let her know. It is coming, yes, eventually. We will get it. It's been a while since I've hit a 7 to 7 on anything. It's been a while. I should get them every time I play. I can't stand this not winning every time I play. It's unrealistic. It's not sustainable. All right, we're cranking along here. Spidey senses, yes. Yes. If you have not subscribed yet, there's a lot of great channels you can subscribe to. Walk with Cash, currently going on the other channel. There's another 1940. All right, we're starting to get there. 1940 Philadelphia, not as nice as the other one. Pretty good. 1940. There's also, let me check and see what you guys think is the fake channel. I'm getting ready to close that out, and I'll tell you which one's the fake channel. But it may become a real channel now because you guys want it. It's channel 21 or whatever. All right, here we go. I'm going to end the poll. The one that is not real on the poll is Las Vegas Cash or Crash Food Reviews is not a real channel yet. Not one yet. So this one, I don't know what's wrong with this one. It has been in water or something, but it looks like it's been damaged. But I'm going to hold it anyway, because if that was struck that way, that could be a real thin planchet. It could have some value. It may be man-made error, but we never know, so we pull it off to the side. But the Cash or Crash Food Reviews is not an official channel yet. We may have to start that one. Don't forget about Window Liquor. Check out the Window Liquor channel. Starting to get, I think we have 17 subscribers on Window Liquor. penny for my thoughts. I need 5 pennies inflation. And thank you all for checking out over here on Walk with Cash. 5 people watching. Lots of thumbs ups. Thank you. People coming in and out, wondering why they're just looking at a pair of hands doing what we're doing. It's because I can only do. Oh, look at this one. I'm gonna go to you guys first. Look at that one there. I'm sure we can make out that date there. On the back, it's got the S. San Francisco. It's the last San Francisco nickel with the reverse mint mark. It's a 1954. It's in really good condition for the date, for as old as it is. It's got a couple of carbon spots on it. Maybe that'll come off. There's the S mint mark. The way it's struck could possibly be one of the D over S's, because it looks like the D die, the way that it's put into the metal that strikes the coins. Years and years and years of watching it. So we'll check that one out as well. We're finding some good stuff here at the end. Cash or cash food poisoning reviews will work. Yeah, no, there's a lot of great food out there, and we got to do our part to find it. 64s everywhere. So there's no 2009s, but there's as many 1964s as you would like, which proves the point. It doesn't matter how old the coin is, it's the scarcity or condition of the coin that creates value. What are you willing to pay for? Nothing. It's a little paint on the back. Sometimes it's fingernail polish. Anything. Killing time on a Sunday afternoon. It's hot today. The 2009 nickel is gaining traction. Yes. It's been heavily traded up to this point. And now it'll probably take off even more. I know I've hoarded a bunch of them. And then I've sold a bunch of them. I was selling by the rolls for $15 to $20 a roll back in 2018. I was going through lots of rolls up in Utah when I was working up there. Not a whole lot of things to do. It's not as active as, say, Vegas. And so I was able to find a series of banks that I could rotate buying boxes of nickels from, so I didn't hit one too often, and was able to secure several 2009s. I want one more silver one. That'd be so cool. See, you get one, you want a second one. Never satisfied. Only a couple 2008s. I've not seen a 10 yet. All that time frame, coins are disappearing. Appreciate y'all over here and over here. We got like 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12 rolls to go. We're going a lot faster. Sparky Tuttle, you started looking for new coins too. Good. If you find something really cool, that's awesome. Love the paper money ones. You never know what you're gonna find. It's, if you got nothing better to do and you want to have a hobby, one that doesn't cost a lot of money. It's a lot cheaper than video gaming. Can't make phone calls with coins anymore, so you're gonna keep them around for a while. Oh, here's a nice one. I found a nice coin. This is 1956, no mint mark, Philadelphia. Someone look up the mintage of that. 1956, no mint mark, so it's a Philadelphia coin. I believe it's in the 25 million range where there's billions and billions of nickels, but I'm gonna pull it up right here. So mintage, Jefferson, nickels. They've got a whole website here where you can pull it up and tell you all the different mintages, how many they made of each one. Jefferson Nickel Mintage is what it's called. And as I scroll down, 1944p, they made 119. So the silver one we found made 119, 150 million, 119 million, 150,000 of those. Okay, the 1956 that we just found, they only made 35,216,000. There you go. So that 56 is 3 times as scarce as the other one, but the other one has silver in it. And they did melt a lot of the nickels back in the 80s. So even though it says 119 million were made, who knows how many remain. But that 56 is in pretty good condition for being old and in circulation. So it's called, just type in like mintages or whatever. All money be worth something someday? Well, yeah, you'd hope. You'll hope. Okay, here's a 76 Philadelphia. A little tougher date to find, coming up with the 250th anniversary of our country. Somewhat be in demand. 83 Denver. Have not found any 82s either. Have you noticed that? Probably not until I just brought it up. So 1982, also a tough year. The toughest of all, the 09. The 09 is like the 1939D, the 1950D, some classic collectibles. The 09, no longer in circulation. I did get one roll of uncirculated 2009 Denver nickels from the Circle K at Boulder Highway at Sahara back in 2010. At the time, didn't know that they were scarce. The economy had been in the toilet. Just got it because they were uncirculated, and I held on to them. And I was able to sell each coin for $5 out of that roll. I think it was like 38 of the coins left in the roll when I got it. That was pretty cool. I came back and said, hey, can I buy some more rolls of nickels from you? And they looked at me like I was crazy. Said I was doing laundry, and they just kind of laughed at me because nobody does anything with nickels anymore. They did call and ask them which bank they used. They told me-ish. At least I thought they did, so I went and bought all their nickels and didn't get them. First Mint has some awesome designs. Yes, the Gale South Australia gave me some Australian coins the other day. Very cool stuff. Different animals, different sizes, denominations. Very cool. I love that kind of stuff. I have all my Haitian coins from when I visited Haiti back in 1999. Their money is so deteriorated that just shreds of paper are traded, and filthy, nasty, but the desperation over there is just unbelievable. But I was able to, I gave a guy $5 and said, can you just go buy me some coins? And he brought me a whole bag of coins back. And I said, what's that worth? And he said, US about a quarter. I let him keep the change. Keep dropping nickels. That was before all the earthquakes. Another 76 Philadelphia. A couple of them in one time. There we go. Sometimes somebody collects a really cool thing, and then yeah, they already tested the no coinage thing. That was such a farce and a joke and a lie and a made-up thing. Let me see if they have the mintages on here. So, because I like mintage stuff, let's see if they go all the way to 2020 on here. They do. Okay. So, for those of you that were around for the coin shortage of 2020, super coin shortage of 2020. This is from the United States Mint own reporting site. In 2019, I'm sorry, we'll start with 2018. 629 million of the Philadelphia 18s, 626 million of the Denver, 567 of the 19 Philadelphia, 527 of the 19 Denver, 785 million of the 2020, and 837 million of the 2020. So more coins were made in the year of the shortage than we have to go back to 2015 before we get anything similar there. So complete 100% fabricated bull crap. The problem was there was no transportation system to move them. That's what the problem was, because nobody was driving trucks, nobody's going anywhere, they're all sitting in bags somewhere. So it was not a coin shortage, it was a shipping shortage. And again, that's just one snapshot of data that just happens to be available to the public if you care to look. Or you can just take the talking points from the major sources and just repeat them. A couple of 62 Denvers right there. We bring the data. We bring the receipts. How's that? 77 Denver. That's a nice one for being that old. Not super valuable, but neat. 22s, there's some 19s. 20s everywhere. 21 and 22, they don't have the vintage figures out yet on that report. They're everywhere. So I have a couple of boxes of unopened 2022 nickels and one box of 2021 just in case they have some value. I think we have our first 82, nope, 84. Thought we had an 82. It's a 95p. It's a nice one. The mid-90s stuff is tough to find also. You find some mid-90s stuff. 68 Denver. There's a very tough coin right there. Let me show you the mintage. Let's go back over here. So just regular 1968 Denver. Come on, get up there. It's taking forever to do this, sorry. All right, I have to move the computer. So 68 Denver. Only 91 million. So you see all these 100 millions plus 106 million for the 71, 107 million for the 67, but it's the last coin until we get to 2009 that had less than 100 million coins made, except for some collector stuff. 94, well, they don't have it in here. There's a couple collector sets where there's only 200,000 of a certain 94 and like 25,000 of a 93, whatever. Maybe it's the other way around. Those are in collector set. Nickel slot, yes, I've got a 1962 nickel slot I'm going to refurbish because I got lots of nickels I want to play now. There's a 68S. Finding some nice mix of dates, almost like someone put their collection in the bank. 6 more rolls. Sure to join me tonight live on Fremont Street. We'll be out doing our Fremont stuff starting at 7:45 tonight. I plan to park much closer this time and not have to walk in the scariness of nighttime back roads, Las Vegas. All right, what's this here? That's just a corroded, nasty piece. You guys can make your own. That was my name in college. Jokes later on that one. This one's got some sort of gum or something between there. I'm not going to break that open. That could, yeah, who knows what's between there. All right. Coming up rapidly here. $50 rolls are fun to check. Lots of NIFC coins and occasional silver. Yes. Not intended for circulation coins. NIFC. From 2002 up until recently, they only made them for collector sets. And so it's going to be difficult to put a set together, although I do find quite a few of those in the bank. People buy the rolls from the mint and then they just have to spend them. It's hard to collect a lot of $50. It starts adding up after time. That's why a lot of people couldn't collect gold coins back in the day. Tied up a whole $1 or $5 or $2.50 of all your money. '19s and '17s, oh my. So 2000, they made so many coins in 1999 and 2000, expecting people to hoard them. Also, all the computers were going to shut down. They weren't going to be able to make any more coins ever again because of the 2-year date thing, Y2K. If you're too young to know what that is, look that up. Talk about another time in our history where they found a way to drain every one of their resources. And then nothing happened. They say it's because we did all that prep work. Who knows? I wasn't there. Oh, wait a minute. Yes, I was. I was keeping the Long Beach Hilton Hotel safe from the riots. Remember the riots of 2000? There was no food. The airlines all stopped working. Watching Walking with Cash is like a live behind-the-scenes channel. Yes, thank you. Gotta figure out who all... Tony, brother, can you spare a dime? I mean a nickel. Yes, I could do that for you, Tony. Just happen to have one. Andy P's over there. There you go. Scavenger Hunt Holdings at 1 subscriber. Who wants to be the second one? There we go. There you go. Andy P. Found it. I wouldn't expect anything less. So if you're over on the Walk with Cash, he's got the link to the Scavenger Hunt channel. That's a legit channel, but only had 1 subscriber. There's still more out there that I haven't done anything with. So as I release them, it may shock and amaze you. You may be surprised. All right, how many we got left? We got 1, 2, 3 left. See, that's it. A lot of nickels. Got to put them back in rolls and take them to the bank. We'll get to that. Here we go, our last 3. There we go. Dropping them. 70s. So when I first started collecting, I collected things starting in 1959 and earlier. And I just arbitrarily picked that date because that was really old when I was 16 years old. And so because they were really old, starting 1915 and earlier, I just picked that date. Well, for you, really old might be 1984, or it might be 1991. Pick a date, start collecting them. You never know what's going to happen. If you put rolls together, so 40 of the same date and mint mark, people will buy them from you on eBay. Some they'll pay more than others. $10, $12 a roll for certain dates. Even more for other dates, less for some. But the 65, 6s, and 7s are hard to find, even though they were overmade and nobody ever wanted to collect them. Now everybody wants them. Another 62. That's all beat up. All right, we're down to our last roll here. It's been a while since paper plate night. Now, we've had some paper plate nights. That's on the Cash or Crash paper plate channel. All right, let's do our last roll here. I'll have the people come in and clean this mess up. The people. Some of the Middle East money, the government does not exist anymore. Yes, there's a lot of no longer around governments. Some of those are really cool to collect, depending on what they are. Some of them have changed their names multiple times, so it's good to... That was a 22 Philadelphia that I just pulled. I've not seen very many of those. Nothing, 12s, 20s. Okay, we went through another box here. No 2009s. Not one. Not one. Multiple 1940s. But no 2009. Let's go back and look at those mintages over here using our swivel cam. Make sure I got like 10 more coins here. I forgot to look at it. Make sure there's no 09. Nope, nope, nope. Nope, nope. Okay, swivel cam. Here we go. We're going to look at the mintages of the 2009s and show you what I'm talking about. So I don't need that. I need you to go away. So 1982 Philadelphia, 292 million nickels were made, but it's a very good collectible coin. 83 Philadelphia, they got up to 500 million, but the 82s are like a low point. It's again, bad economy, Reaganomics, all that kind of stuff. So nobody needed them, so they didn't make very many. You get up to 86 Denver, same thing, and 87 Philadelphia, low mintages. A box of nickels is $100, $100 face. There's people that sell them directly from Denver. They get them from the Denver Mint, or their Denver Mint basically, for like $150 plus shipping if you want to buy them from the Denver area. They're on eBay. I did that some from when I was in Texas. 97s, 98s. Here's the different ones. So the Peace Medal, the Keel Boat, 300 millions. The Bison, 400 million. The Ocean, 300 million. 06s, brand new year, new design. You got 6 and 800 million. Then boom, 08, 279 million, 345. 09, 39 million and 46 million. So they quit making them. They shut it down. There was no demand for coinage. So 39 million and 46 million amongst the 200 plus millions. 210, shortage again. I had a box of the 2010 Denvers with only 229 million made. Then you jump back up to 500 million and better going after that. So that's why the 09s are hard to find. It's right there. I'm not sure if you guys can see it from over here. I'll bring you over closer. There it is, both cameras on it. Just some fun things to do on a hot or cold day. Doesn't cost anything. If I choose now that I don't want to keep any of these that I put off aside here, I don't have to. I just put it right back in the bank. Do whatever I want with it. Appreciate y'all being here. Thank you so much. Going all the way around. We will see you soon on the Cash or Crash Las Vegas Live. We'll be live tonight Look at this here. There we go. We'll be live tonight on Cash or Crash Las Vegas Live on Fremont Street. How far can that go in infinity? We'll be on Fremont Street tonight is what I'm trying to say. So thank you. Thank you very much. We will see you soon. Be sure to hit like and subscribe. Tell a friend. And we'll see you soon. Thank you very much. I'll leave this one on over here. Walk with Cash for a few moments to make sure everyone gets a wrench. Have a good one. Aloha. And you guys, hold on here for a second. Coach has hacked our accounts. Exactly. All right, hold on here. Oh, don't go anywhere. I had to tape it. I didn't have a holder for it. All right, who doesn't have a wrench yet over here? I think we got Tony taken care of. You have a tile out of place. I got a lot of tiles out of place. Look at that. Doing some work up there. I did cross the streams. Charlie M. Infinity Loop. There you go. Welcome. Please hit that subscribe button. D23NO, you're there. How you doing? No, what happened? Somebody just got timed out? Or did I do that? I have no idea what's going on there. Maybe I did that. Oh, I did it. Hold on. I timed you out. Hold on. Okay. I'll put you... No, hold on. I message deleted. Hold on. I'm trying to fix it here. Undo. Unhide. There you go. You're unhidden. And now, I need somebody to help me with this. So unhide. And then, there we go. I was going to give you a wrench so I can't do that to you. There we go. Hopefully that fixed it. Rebel Dog, subscribe. Thank you so much. Do that for you. Thank you for being here. Adam Schubitz, good to see you. Thanks for being here. Get you all hooked up. Cheryl S., how you doing? Yes. And there's a scavenger hunt. Has 9 already. Thank you, Andy P. Has 9 subscribers on scavenger hunt. And that's going to be our 11 Things on a Paper Plate channel, just so you guys know. Didn't want to call it 11 Things on a Paper Plate, but Las Vegas Scavenger Hunt is where we're going to do the paper plates. It's an exclusive scavenger hunt type competition, going to different things and doing different stuff. And it could be a shopping at a thrift store, it could be anything like that. So, you know, if you want to subscribe to that one. Anyway, thank you all very much. We'll see you soon over on Cash or Crash Las Vegas Live tonight on Fremont Street. Now an up-close shot of some nickels for you. Keon, what's going on? Let me get you there. There we go. Up to 10? Sweet. Now for a whole different sound. Now I got to pick all that crap up. All right, everyone. We'll see you soon.